Now I want to get into the importance of considering geologic framework and hydraulic head in your assessment. So I'm going to take you through and show you some examples. In the absence of other information, this might be one interpretation. You might say this is a good first cut. It's kind of making sense, but you really haven't interpreted this data in the context of how these sediments were deposited. Turns out that these hypothetical borings were collected in an area where the unconsolidated sediments are due to meandering river systems. In fact, this might be a better representation, but it's probably more conceptually representative. So here I'm just showing how much of a difference this makes. It's quite profound because your interpretation of the hydrogeologic structure is going to profoundly influence how you interpret water levels and how you expect plumes to behave in a particular setting. And remember, your expectation of how plumes behave is one of the fundamental pieces of knowledge that you're tapping into when you interpret data. So just as an example, this isn't quite the scale, but this is capturing within that zone there, gravel surrounded by two silt layers. You might have a more classic plume migrating linearly and staying pretty narrow. But in this scenario, all of this heterogeneity, and this simulation is not meant to replicate the heterogeneity here. But the point is it's got this layered and discontinuous structure where you've got low permeability and high permeability layers. So imagine that these are tracing out basically the pathways that a plume would take.